Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction, to Shokugeki no Souma. I'm a bit stumbling over my words here. So, Shokugeki no Souma, or Food Wars, Season 4, Episode 1. And we are continuing, as it should be, with the big battle against Asani. And, well, what to say? If you want to see my reaction itself, just go down into the descriptions, follow the links, replace the parentheses, dot pods with real dots, and enjoy. Once you've done, you're well welcome to come back here and hear my thoughts about this episode. So, see you soon. To those that came back, welcome back. So there was a nice slide into season 4, into the 4th plate. And I'm really not sure about this Shokugeki, this team battle here, because it feels to me like this will be a loss. I mean, just story-wise, it feels like it should be, because we had a clear win the last time. And if you build up a story normally, you would guess that the enemies should have, like, a chance now. But the big thing is, they have their number 1 and 2 seed in the battle. And that is, I mean, how much bigger can you get, right? How much higher can you aim? So I tried to find out those who are battling this time, and you see them right here. So we have Megishima and Tosuke, and Kobayashi Rindo, who are in this episode especially highlighted. I thought in the beginning that this should be like a clear win for Rindo. Because she, in the past, was shown very often as very important and interesting character. Someone who was always mixing in somewhere, you know, making a comment. So many of the Elite 10 are a little bit drawn back, not yet fleshed out to me, I think. But she is someone who was in the spotlight already. So it felt like she could be a real good enemy. And she is a second seed. And you don't get that just by coincidence. So I thought, okay, that's possibly an easy win for her. But then this episode highlighted Tosuke, or Tosuke, I think Tosuke, I'm not sure how it is pronounced. Very much showing who he is, why he's important, how he got the 3rd seat in the past, which was not really highlighted before. And it shows that when it comes to this dish, which is his specialty, the ramen, he is possibly the number 1. So, I mean, she's not fighting him on a ramen. He is making a ramen, she doesn't. So, if it would be about ramen, he would very likely win. But she is making her very own dish, so I'm not sure. This is like an even thing. It might really be that he's winning. We will see. We will see. However, it's gonna be an interesting one. And I like the way that he got convinced to join in, as it should be. So Yukihira, being himself, just never gave up. And I think that is something that impressed him. That's the one thing. And the other thing, and I think that is a major one, I wrote it down, is I want every dish to be free. That was what he said. So we have seen Tosuke in this moment before, kind of proclaiming to his followers, to the other ramen chefs, that he will try to get them what they need, the ingredients, the delivery options, so that they can continue making ramen as it is, as a free dish, not being pushed by Asani and his people, right? And then this young boy comes along and is not just trying to make one specialty of dish free, he proclaims to want to make every dish free again, or keep them free. And that includes ramen. I mean, it is kind of the same goal they are having, just that Yukihira is going for everything. I think that impressed him as well, so that's why he joined in. And I like it. I mean, it tells us something about this character, his character as well. So he's a very peaceful man, but fights for what is right still. So pressing thumbs for him, hoping he does it, although I still feel like it will be a close call. So it might be, I tend to lean a little bit more towards Rindo, just by the background so far. And we have not seen much from her yet, so I think she might have the upper hand, especially because it is about the ingredient although this is pepper, so not sure. It might be a draw, which would be interesting, because what if it is a draw, right? Those are one combination of people. Then we have Mimasaka Subaru and Saito Somai, so they know each other from the past as well. I have no clue. I don't know about those. I really don't know who will win that. Both are very well. I can tell about them. Sorry. So just by numbers and feeling from the story, it should be Somai, but he's not someone who has shown so much yet either. So I have no clue who's going to win that one. The last one, however, is it? Where is it? There it was. Sorry. Come on, give me. Oh, it's just a short one. There we are. So Kuga is going around against Tsukasa, and I said it during the reaction already. I don't know why Kuga is challenging Tsukasa, except for the fact he's the number 1 seed, right? But we had in the past a challenge, one Shokugeki, not out in the open, a hidden one, you could say, a private one, from Tsukasa against Yukihira Souma. And Tsukasa won that, at least in my opinion. So Kuga had in the past already had a food war against Yukihira, so it might be he just wants to get even there, to say I fought against Tsukasa as well, although he knows what's in stake, so I might be wrong. Let's just say Kuga has his very own reasons, and he really wants to help. I don't see that he can win this. I'm very sorry, but in my opinion, this is a very clear match. Not taking anything from Kuga there. He is a really good chef, and he has his specialities. He's good at what he's doing, but he does not have his group there of people. He always used multiple chefs, to call him that way, you know, others that helped him cook, to create huge amounts of food. And that was what he was good for. He made a really good dish and then threw it out by the dozens by having his helpers. He does not have them. He only needs one dish, sure. But that was what he was special in, serving huge amounts of food. So Chinese cuisine, right? Tsukasa, however, from what we have seen so far in this one Shokugeki and in general, he is the top right now. And there's a reason for it. So that will be a great match, no question. And I think Kuga will really do well. But in my opinion, it's a clear win for Tsukasa to be in the future. And by doing so, I think he will win this whole team battle. We will see how it is. So those are the three. One of them, as we said, we have seen this time. So we have a lot of pepper in this episode, just trying to find it. There we are. So cayenne pepper is the theme. That's pretty hot. I like the idea of mixing it with, I want to say pepper nuts, that's not, you know what I mean? In the same picture. And I mean, it's an interesting option to do it like that. I have no clue what it would taste like, seriously. But the good thing is that it seems like our chef has Rindo Senpai kind of figured out, at least he thinks. So then he knows her a little bit. She does not know very much about him, a bit, because he was the 3rd seed, so she has seen him cook once or twice, I guess. But he is very drawn back. He did not do Shokugekis, which makes him a strong enemy, because you do not know really how he's acting, what he will do, what he's capable of. That might give him an upper hand there. Both are going for full flavor bomb, so no light and delicious tasting, you know. We had that in the past already. There are dishes who are very soft, very calm, very soothing, and it's, you know, like a fresh breeze of air. I kind of wait for that when it comes to the dishes with green tea. And then we have dishes who are just bombing you away. And those dishes, will it be this time? They already said it's heavyweight fight, elephant versus crocodile here. So it will be interesting to see, but if it is only the pepper, they would lose, so they will bring in something else. It's always the mix. The pepper you can taste out because it is the one they have to use, mixed with their specialty, the meat or anything else. And we will see who takes the win here. As I said, I'm not completely sure. In my opinion, Ryu would have been a good option for this fight if they would have known beforehand. Because I always refer to him as a devil cook, because he was really good with, and I think it was pepper at this time as well. So, might be an option, or Hayama, who is really good with spices. But thus it's a lottery that is done. Tough luck. I look forward to see where this is going. In general, I think this team battle will be lost, but it will take at least one more episode. So, and then we will go for like a big finale, a big swing. Interesting is what they have shown, that even if you beat like all of the Elite 10 and 2 are left, they could challenge everyone else and beat. So that's a bit of a problem here. In theory, you could say that, as example, Yukihira could beat each of the Elite 10 one by one himself. You're just exhausted somewhere. And I think that's why you need multiple people. And you have more variety, and it's more entertaining for us, for sure. So we will see where this is going. Still waiting for the old ones to join in. The father, and maybe Azani himself would be interesting as well. But I'm not sure if they will do. It sounded to me in the past like they would join in these battles as well somewhere. We will see. That's it from me this time. I hope you enjoyed. I did for sure. And until the next time, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.